My first ever interception happened at like midfield. The receiver literally flew past me, like flew past me. The ball just kind of hung in the air. The kid had to try and come back to the ball, and I just high pointed it. Tristan and Nate are my two younger brothers, Tristan being the youngest, Nate being the middle one. I can remember us being in here fighting all the time for food. If I have a chance to intercept the ball or make a big hit, I'm going for an interception. We were good in football, but we were probably known more as a basketball school.
What separated him, the kids loved him so much.
I'm pretty sure I was right here. I keep thinking about it. I'm Justin Simmons, and this is where I grew up. It's nothing crazy, you know. Don't touch, nothing. My grandma will get upset. You don't really get a good feel for it on camera, but this is a house that had obviously both my parents, my mom and my dad, myself, my two younger brothers, and then my grandma. So this, you know, tight little area, we're all, you know, pretty much 6 of us just like grew up. It was like really intimate. You were always in contact with someone in the house. You are always talking about your day or how sports were going, because we were a big sports family. And so for me, I'm very family guy, and I think you kind of seen that over the years of me being with Denver, and this is why. Like this is the environment that I grew up in, family all the time. You know, in Stuart, Florida, my dad was a really big football player here, and you know, he was really well known in this area. Obviously, it's where he grew up. And it's where all of our family is, at least on his side of the family. And so for me, like, I was the next up.
I was recruited as a defensive back, and I ended up playing running back because I ran a 4.29 40, which he doesn't believe, but I did. Yeah, I really did. Yeah.
You know, he has no problem in telling you guys how great he was, but for me, we're just different players. You know,
way different.
He played
corner.
Well, that. And he also similarly had a very similar play style to my middle brother, Nate. They both were
hitters.
Physical. I'm more of a ball productive.
He's more athletic.
If I have a chance to intercept the ball or make a big hit, I'm going for an interception. He's, obviously you see what he's going for, so. You know, the first couple games where everyone's like, oh, this is Victor's kid. You know, that was tough for me because we just played differently. I think they expected the same thing. And I just stuck to what I knew and what I did best, and, you know, worked
made
out.
his own name. You see me yelling, screaming, running down the sideline, interceptions, all of that.
Hey, all they're doing is they're sending twin out to the field, right? I'm yelling check 5, and they know now. So when I shift out, all they're doing is checking up, and all they're doing is running draw, fear.
I saw how selflessly my parents gave, you know, for us in terms of chasing our dreams. I think that's one of the things that, you know, I'm super appreciative of. To have a time commitment and a dedication to us, like you had to pretty much give up any dreams that you had, you know, all the time that you have to commit to all of us. I mean, we all played 3 sports.
And I mean, that's his mother. I give a lot of credit to his mother. Wow, that was pretty good. Thanks.
All right, now we're heading over to my high school where, you know, football, basketball, all the great stuff. So I'll show you guys around a little bit over there. Let's head over. Making this drive, you know, sometimes early in the morning for, you know, we'll call it like mat drills in high school. And, you know, it'd be like before school, we'd kind of have like a, you know, like a workout as a team. You know, making the same drive and kind of, you know, thinking about where I wanted to be. And now, you know, sitting here driving back to our high school now, that's where we're going. It's kind of surreal thinking about it. What I tell kids around here all the time, it's like, man, it's great having those goals, right? Being from a small town, kind of, and, you know, telling them it's great to have those goals and aspirations, but, you know, make sure you guys are investing into, you know, into your longevity of your career. Because even if you're done playing in the NFL, you know, an average NFL career is 4 years. So you're gonna have to find, you know, kind of like your next step, your next groove. And so I think it's important, you know, for me to kind of go around and talk to the kids around this area and kind of invest into them, you know, like that, because I got invested into. I didn't just make it on my own. So here we are, Martin County High School. It looks a lot different from when I came here. We used to come in through here like on football days in the mornings. We used to come in, you know, early in the morning. We had to put our jerseys on, you know. We'd wear slacks, tuck them in, and we'd walk out to school. We'd all be hanging out in here before school, before the school bell rang, have our jerseys, and you know, he used to give us, it's just cool thinking about it. I played safety, corner, and receiver. They just threw me in at safety because they were like, hey, you know, if people throw it deep, go get the ball. That's pretty much was my job in high school, and I was pretty good at it, so I got recruited more for defense than I did for offense, which was, in my eyes, was surprising, but I guess I didn't know football that well at the time, so.
He was a leader, even young. We knew that he was going to be special. Yeah, obviously, I'm not going to say he exceeded our expectations, but you know, you could tell right away that he had some talents and he was a gifted athlete.
When we played South Fork, who's like our rival school, like, you know, there'd be like, you know, security all through here, guards, cops, and we'd have like people on both sides. This is obviously the away side. All around, you know, where you see the black fences, all around there would be people standing. Our home stadiums would be filled. We'd have like alumni, past players, you know, all that stuff kind of line up on our sideline over there, and it would just be packed. It was fun, you know, just looking out at the field, scoring touchdowns, you know, over here, down there. You have memories of all the different plays you've made. We were good in football, but we were probably known more as a basketball school. So playing basketball here was pretty memorable and fun.
As a coach, you always kind of look out on the field and like, ooh, look like a rebound drill we used to do or something like that. When he grabs the interceptions with the one arm and bring them down, and, you know, I'm sitting home with my family and like, man, oh, that was a drill we did.
We'd be in high tense situations, and you know, we'll come to the sideline and we'd call timeout, and you know, we'd look to coach and be like, hey coach, what are we gonna do? And he'd look at us like, what do you think you should do? For me, like as a high school kid, I'm like, I don't know, like you're coach, right? You're gonna help us. And honestly, that's probably why I'm a good problem solver, or like to think I'm a good problem solver now, you know, playing safety, is because I've had to figure out a lot of this stuff out.
I think for our whole community, his family, it's just a joy to watch him, not the football stuff, but the community service, giving back. It's like, wow, you know, a guy that's here that still can be humble enough to help others and to just be a great guy to people, because that's what's going to carry him farther than, I believe, in my opinion, football or any other ball would do. So I just appreciate him just being the same guy. Look at you.
Bam. This is where we like ate, and I say we, like all, you know, all my friends in high school, you know, we used to do lunch breaks or, you know, after school or after practice. You know, I'm obviously biased, but it's one of the best sandwich shops that I've been to. You know, the owner there, Mike Rinaldi, he greets you with a handshake, and you know, and the coolest thing is like people always come back. Like you go off to college, you come back, and you get you know, is always keeping up with how you guys are doing, and that was probably the coolest place we hung out. Yeah. This is the spot. There go the subs.
Breaded chicken, bacon, buffalo sauce. Beautiful. All right, and then it goes up here in the melter. I said to him, what do you want to call it? You know, and he came up with the name. Right there. Handshake. Ooh. Excellent. The best.
It's the best sandwich you guys are ever gonna have. The best. You know, definitely brings back memories. There's no bad times living in South Florida. Got nice weather all the time when it's not raining, which is a lot. But no, it's good.